will play Zage, and Black Yoshi will play Dexter. So the Sova crew kills continue.
Oh, boy. This will be nice. This will be nice. So in the meantime, we got...
Oh, no, excuse me, I'm thinking of Permalia. Permalia is the corn from Sova.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, Dexter's all MD. Pretty sure Baltimore. But yep, we're getting into this game one on, yet again, FD. Yeah, now that you said it, it's kind of a trend.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, we've seen a couple of Smash builds. Haven't seen any of the triplet stages, really.
Yeah, it's
and we saw Town and City for the first time with Black Yoshi.
Yeah, I guess FD is just a bit... Well, for these two, though, I can totally see why. They both do all right here.
Which is weird, considering, like, of the stage list, Smash or FD's probably Cloud's worst stage.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, Zephyr's certainly making it work right now. Big lead, like 50-ish% on him.
This movement right now from Zephyr. But, I mean, it makes sense that FD is the selection. Zephyr's not going to want Seagull to go to Smashville. Seagull's not going to want Zephyr to go to Battlefield. FD we are.
Yep. That's how it goes.
But it's working out pretty good for Zephyr so far.
Oh! Charles Barkley.
That was chunky golf swing.
Yeah. You know it's real. You know it's real when they charged a bit. Like, and you can see Cloud flexing on you, and it's like, oh man, I'm actually about to get
biceps.
Yeah, biceps. Yeah, but great read by Zeph, getting that first stock really early. I'm sure Seagull really wanted to get some more damage on that, but now it's just Zephyr's game, and with his limit too, he's just counting all of his advantages and just really forcing them down Seagull's throat.
Yeah, man, especially like this movement and the stage control. Like every time he does those little like sidestep backs, I'm like, is this melee? Is he moonwalking? Like, what's going on now?
Yeah, Zephyr's one of the players in this region that's drilled movement like a lot more than a lot of other people, and it's starting to pay off now. Like, it's a long payoff, but, you know, when it pays off, it looks so great. It really, like, opens up a can of other options for you.
I mean, he's already got a pretty significant lead on Seagull's second stock. Seagull not really able to do pretty much anything.
Yeah, Zephyr's playing really well today. He's playing this match really well, too. Like, whenever, like, Seagull feels like he might have an approach going, Zephyr just backs up a bit, presses down B, and he's one of the few characters in the game that can just put on that passive pressure. At this percent, yeah, you can't afford to give Cloud limit.
Yeah, and that's really a difficult thing because like Sonic is so well known for making you play his matchup. But you know, Cloud says no thanks. I have my own gameplay, and you know I have the lead, so you have to do what I want to do.
Exactly. All right, Seagull Joe still managing to live off that back air. His DI and SDI this game has been actually impeccable. Like, to his credit, he's gotten out of so many cross slashes and, yeah, so many close situations, but Zephyr's reads, though. That was close. That back air, though, was out for so long, it's going to force Zephyr to burn his limit.
Another limit burn, and just snaps back perfectly.
Joe almost actually got demolished by that downward swing. I'm actually really surprised he didn't get hit by that. That back air, though, clean over that
just high enough to avoid the blade.
All right, so what does Zeph got to close this out? Oh, that was actually really good. Just catching Seagull Joe over committing. If he was at a lower percent, Joe actually could have gotten double forward air and maybe forced like an edge guard situation.
Right.
Yeah, but all that rage just really mucked everything up in that scenario and ended up getting Joe murdered by Cloud Sword.
Yeah, and you know that's the difference with FD. You know, with platform stages, Sonic can even sometimes set up a triple fair like that and just flat out kill from the blast zone. But at the same time, you know, if you can push Cloud off stage like that, it's every benefit to do so.
Yeah, and that was off a fresh stock too. He didn't have any limit, so yeah, that definitely would have been a really, really bad situation for Zeph. But he managed to take out that game one pretty convincingly too. So yeah,
didn't drop a stock.
Yeah,
we see Town and City as the second choice here. Joe hoping that the smaller ceiling will really pay off.
I feel like it will and won't at the same time. Like, I feel like this platform configuration really helps Sonic because he can close that vertical space faster than a lot of other characters. But yeah, now the platforms are gone, and I think the next configuration honestly like is favorable for both of them. The platforms are low, like no one has to commit too hard to get to them. Easy to pressure. So yeah, for like maybe 45 seconds. Or 40-ish seconds. This is Joe's counter pick.
Yeah.
Now,
and as we see the crowd lift up behind us, the platforms return as well.
Yeah. Joe still has a slight lead though, so Yeah, he's just really playing patient, using the side B like invincibility just to force Zephyr
the
to jump.
spring saving the day.
Yeah, that could have been really bad. And Zephyr is really swinging for these up smashes. He isn't getting punched hard for them though, so you know, why not? So you only need to get punished hard for one of them to make sure you get everything.
Ooh, the falling up there is so dangerous. You got to come down. And immediately shields too. Great options. Most Sonic will choose to roll from that scenario, so it's great that he just chose the passive option instead.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do against Cloud is to commit to a movement option.
Especially like a movement option that'll put you in range of his sword, which is roughly everywhere. Yeah. So, yeah.
Somewhere around the size of Pangea.
Yeah. Rough estimate, but it sounds about right to me. Speaking of size Pangea, that back air's hitboxes is absolutely massive. Taking out that first stock, but Zephyr's still swinging, and he's actually keeping it really close. Oh my God, so close. Swing and a miss, but really close. And the Wi-Fi man too. Thanks for that cheer. Thanks for those bits. Much obliged.
Limits on deck. Seagull has to carefully bring this back and just jumps to the other side and gets neutral. You know, and that's sometimes the risk of that patient Cloud. You know.
Yeah. I mean, so patient. He almost had that big read right now, too. But he ends up still getting a dash attack. And what I really like about everything Zephyr's doing right now is that he hasn't taken that much damage. But Commentator's Curse is bad.
You got to make it all the way back, though. Seagull, unfortunately, bouncing the spring on the stage.
Oh, no.
Yo, that Ganon down there, though. Off the bottom, off the stage, off the top. Out we go.
All right, bit of a sidebar here. I play with Rumble. And that move feels the worst to get hit by because it feels like your controller's about to fly out of your hand.
Yeah, I respect it. I'm also Team Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble's the truth, man. Yeah, I'll talk about that a lot
You get
more.
that nice physical key.
People don't know. But yeah, it feels awful when you get hit by that. And I'm sure Joe knows now.
I mean, any like a Cloud super meaty hitbox too. It's just like, or for like the fair spike, or just like, why?
You feel that in your soul.
It's demoralizing.
Yeah.
Wow, he doesn't get the last hitbox of fair, just fading all the way through.
Yeah, fast followers are more prone to getting out of that, especially if like you hold down and in.
Yeah.
Because if the Sonic continues his drift, he gets more follow-up if it works. But if it doesn't work, yeah, it's still auto cancel. So.
Yeah, and you have fast falling, and then combo that with limit. This movement right now from Zephyr is so nice. I hate to just focus on one thing, but like watching his like slide back and forth, like everything is a purpose, and that's so important.
Yeah, he's definitely got the movement on lock. Nice. That back air is going to see off that stock, and we're still in best of 3. This is the final game between these two players in winner centers.
And I'm curious, you know, do we see the return to FD? Do we see the plats being left open? Because on FD, it really was Zephyr's world, and Joe was just living in it. But, you know, once the platforms came into play, it really made things super difficult. We do see the plats left open, and he opts for Dreamland instead of Battlefield.
Interesting. I'm not sure like the specific advantage of this matchup in particular. I know that Joe like kind of likes Battlefield for Sonic.
Yeah, he said it's one of his favorite stages. The win can be a little bit tricky too, so we'll see, you know, if perhaps stage jank maybe comes into play. I'm sure the two of them are so well versed at this point that I would be very surprised to see it, but it's one of those things that can play a part without anyone even realizing it.
Yeah, I think Zephyr burned his double jump there, but he just snaps the ledge with the auto up B. Yeah, stage jank is a very real thing that could happen, especially like around this percent. If Zephyr gets caught on the top platform, gets grabbed, that's free. Like, there's nothing you can do to avoid dying.
Joe with this just 60 there, 50% lead, just more than happy to sit back and, you know, cancel the spin charges, wait for Zephyr to commit to an option, and then shoot from there. Was that down through?
Yeah, Zephyr's reads this whole set have just been absolutely like appalling. His up smashes have been great. His forward smashes, he's 1 for 1 on those. Like, he's looking nice on these.
That's the worst thing, too, because now you're going to see people on Twitter just be like, yeah, man, these percents, this rage, down through F smash.
Yeah, it's a true 50-50.
Cloud's got throw combos. Gonna burn the limit, get just past the spring. And now is in the offensive station 2.
Nice. Empty landing cross slash. Such a smart option. And there we go. Run through with that dash attack, and Zephyr's going to take that first stock. Seagull just shaking his head, but that was just the power of Cloud coming through right there.
spot dodges and takes a little bit of percent there. Is not going to really be even knocked off the platform, though, so no real concern. 131-0 right now. Back throw. No, not even close. Wow, not even red lightning.
Yeah, on Dreamland with those light blasts. So
Oh my god. He bet on black on that one, man. That was
Can't
a
blame
hard call out.
But if it worked, though.
It almost did.
Cloud's, if I remember right, Cloud's Climb Hazard has a fixed knockback on the downward spike, right? It sends you like super far. So even at 0, that would have been guaranteed death.
Especially that deep.
Yep.
Like, I mean, Dreamland is a deep basement, so like being able to hit him that low when he's already starting at that position, it's a bad time. And just like we saw stock 1, Joe off to a pretty good start right now, 52-9, but you know, we saw the movement options of Zephyr, you know, really come into play and really help him close out that first stock. And you know, this is really pivotal. This puts you in winners finals. This guarantees you top 3.
Something interesting there. Cloud got limit off of a grab break. I'll have to look at that later. Just like a little tidbit. Anyway.
I think he jabbed Joe.
Oh, okay.
And then it got broke.
55-41 right now, and Zephyr's bringing this real back real quick.
Yeah. This is looking nice. Burn that limit early. Very smart.
Gets the double hit, too.
Wait. That knock. He was at like 50-something. How that send that?
It was the handle hitbox of Climb Hazard has crazy knockback, and I'm not sure if that's what it hit or if it's just the fact that it was limit. And that's it!
That's it. Seagull Joe.
Joe with the timing.
And also that walk, though, that slow walk to get the subtle spacing is perfect. That you can tell that was a master. He's done that.
And you know, it gets that upward angle one too, which is so important. You know, it hits Cloud as he comes down before the farthest point the blade is away from you. You know, perfect spacing against someone that clearly understands this matchup so well.
Yeah,
great set.
Great set.
Both of winner semis have been fantastic sets.
Yeah, these have been some great sets so far. I need to step away for just 1 minute, but I'll be right back because I do not want to miss a second of this topic.